So what's a Friday without some volatility, guys? It's 10:40 a.m. right now on the East Coast, and the markets are mostly in the green. We have the NASDAQ up 0.1%, the S&P's up 0.5%, Dow's up the most 0.7%, as the Russell is down just a little bit, 0.1% in the red. We have the VIX down under 30, and we have gold pretty much, actually silver's pretty much at break even. Gold's up 0.4%. So we are seeing some buying pressure today, but bears are also fighting back. We got to break that down in this video. We're also going to go over just in general what I'm doing in these markets, where my head is at, and some stocks that I'm looking at. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee. Make sure to get your 15 stocks from Moomoo with at least $100 deposited, linked right down below. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. And with that being said, let's talk. So you guys can see here, again, all the indexes, like I said, except for the Russell, are green. And you can see on the intraday chart, a lot of this buying pressure started in the pre-market at about 9 a.m. on the East Coast. SPY went from 362 to about 367. Then we dumped, consolidated a bit at open, and then at 9:40 a.m., we got the second big leg up. That was a move of 1.6%. SPY went from 364 to about 371 roughly, and from that point, it pulled back, but look at this, guys. In real time, as I'm filming this video, buyers are coming in again here on the intraday at a higher low. You guys can see that. Boom. So let's see if this holds. I mean, this looks pretty good in the very short term for the bulls. And if I pull up this 5-day chart, but, this is a big but here. If I pull this 5-day up, you're going to see where we failed at 371. That happens to be at the top of this channel, which we covered in my previous couple of videos, right? If I clear the set and get this channel out, again, this is on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. You guys can see selling pressure came in pretty hot, pretty heavy at this point right here on SPY. You guys see that, right? So keep that in mind. Bulls are looking good today. We are green, but this is a very big resistance that we failed at. And ultimately, if SPY wants to get that full breakout, that push towards 375, 380, well, guess what? It's got to break this point right here, the high from today, the intraday, which is right around 371. So I'm going to set my alert at 372 on SPY. If it does break out of that point, we might have some upside from there. We shall see, guys. And understand, on the 4-hour chart, we're also at a big resistance under the 180 SMA, which I've talked about. So not only did we get rejected at the 5-day, 5-minute top of the channel, but also at the 180 SMA resistance here on the 4-hour chart. You got to realize that. So if 372 breaks, 380, maybe even higher, that's where this could be going. Let me see Triple Q. Triple Q, same thing pretty much, right? We're at a big resistance on the 4-hour chart under the 180 SMA. If I pull up the 20-day chart, you guys will see the channel here. And honestly, I got to pull the 5-day up for you to see it. Boom, look at that. We got hit right at about 273. And mind you, I actually called this move out on my Patreon video this morning. I make exclusive content on Patreon every single morning. I post all my buys, sells, call outs. You get more access to me throughout the day on there. Shameless plug. If you want to check it out, linked right down below, or go to stocksforfest.com/Patreon. We called out this move, and it made the move fairly quickly to the top of the channel. And like SPY, it got hit. Like SPY got hit, and here on the intraday, you can see it is down, let me see, about intraday, from the top, about 1%. That's after running from 265 to about 273, which was a move of 2.5%. So we are seeing some volatility today, guys. What else is new in these markets? And for Triple Q, for this to continue to break out, for it really to break out, it's got to break 275. It's got to break 280. These are some key levels coming up. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Seriously, these markets are looking decent, but it's very clear to me that the bears still have a very tight grip on this on these markets right now. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to know, as always. And for individual stocks, we might as well just break some down. And for me, guys, in terms of buying, I haven't done any buying today. I did buy, I think I bought, when did I buy VOO? I bought that a couple of days ago, I think, as my, my weekly purchase or bi-weekly. It's not set in stone like me personally. Every Friday I'm buying or every Tuesday I'm buying. It's not really set in stone like that, but I try and buy VOO pretty much couple times a month, whether it be, every week, every other week, whatever, but yeah, I think that's the last thing I bought. I think 2 days ago or maybe a couple days ago, I forget. And I haven't really done much buying because I'm waiting to see what these markets, what direction we're going to pick. It's been kind of the calm before the storm. I've used that saying many times on the channel recently. That's how it is. That's how I'm treating it. And personally, I'm just averaging in on VOO right now. That's all I've done this week, really, the past couple days. And I'm just playing it calm, playing it patient, playing it safe right now, and we'll see how it goes next week. That's just kind of what I'm waiting for. So Triple Q, SPY, keep your eyes on those as always. Very, very important. And let's see what oil's doing right now before I wrap the video up. We're not going to be in here too long for this video because I have to make another video. I'm prepping a Snapchat video. Don't think I'm letting all you Snapchat folks down. I'm making a Snapchat video for later on today, so make sure you all, stick on for that, or not even stick on like you have to watch this video to watch that video. Make sure you subscribe. Let's just put it that way. And a Snapchat video is in the pipeline for later today. So crude oil right now is pretty much at break even, not doing much. It's down 0.3%, 0.2%, chilling in the mid 80s, and that's what it's been doing. It's been in the mid 80s here for a couple days. For 2-3 days. We did momentarily get down to the low 80s. That was, I think, 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago. But we quickly bounced, and now we're back in the mid 80s. But you guys got to realize oil right now is in a vulnerable spot, technically. It's under both moving averages here on the 4-hour. We're about to potentially get a death cross, 50 crossing under the 180 SMA. If that point breaks, with $80, if $81 breaks, $80 in general, this is probably going to take a nosedive. Just being completely honest, that's just what I'm seeing. But there's still hope. If we do break, again, we're in the mid 80s, about $84 right now. If we do get to retake, 85, 86, we get some pressure, buying pressure back over this point, there could be a nice push, but we're just not there yet. We have to be patient and see how it ends up playing out. Let's see what else is moving here. We have Nucor moving, which it's up 5%. We called this out a couple videos ago. It's not fully breaking out, but it is slightly above the moving averages and testing this trend line, which is a good sign here in the short term. What else? We have AG moving, which is First Majestic Silver. This has an inverse head and shoulders, clear as day. You guys see that? Let's see if we get the move to the mid-high 8s, where I think that right shoulder will end up completing. We have Netflix moving up again today so far, guys, up 2.7. This looks like it's still in the consolidation phase after earnings. And to be honest, did we not call this out to a T? I mean, not to toot my own horn, but did we not say it was going to consolidate for a couple days? It might still consolidate for a couple more days, but if we do start breaking 280, whether it's later today at some point next week, that's going to be what the bulls want to see. Let's just put it that way for this to go towards 300. 280 was the high from a couple days ago. So Netflix looks good, still looks really good. It's not like we got a huge, selling wave coming in after earnings, which probably some people expected. I didn't. I actually said it on the channel, again, not to toot my own horn, that I thought it was going to consolidate. Now let's see if it starts breaking. Again, 280. If it breaks that point, we could be going a lot higher on Netflix. Let's see. JPM, look at that, man. Dang it. This thing ran away from me, guys. JPM's one that I wanted in the 80s, 90s. That was probably wishful thinking. Now it's at 120. It's up 20% pretty much from where it was right before the earnings report, and that's just how it works sometimes, guys. Stocks run away from you, and you don't get to build a position. That's just the reality of the matter, at least for now. Who knows? Maybe 6 months from now, JPM's a lot lower, but now it's at a point where I'm not really willing to buy it anymore. Ford's another one that I want to get under $8, $9, but it just does not want to go there. That's another one that ran away from me a couple months ago. Now it's starting to get back to where I'd consider it, but again, it's still not fully there. So yeah, these are some stocks that I'm watching right now, guys. Tesla's moving up on the day, nothing crazy. Starbucks is up. I mean, look at the watch list. A lot of things are up, but to talk a little bit about Snap, to give you a little glimpse, this is not up. This is down 31%, guys. Snapchat is down to a new 52-week low. Forget that. I think it's at a new 3-year low. And if we look on the max chart, Snap is at a point where it hasn't been at in about 4 years. You know, it's been a while, 4 or 5 years. So we're going to break down Snap in my next video, guys. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for that video. And if you enjoyed this one, hit the like button, and I'll catch you in the next one after you get your 15 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those are linked down below. And just know, guys, all those links help out the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.